So today I made a dance hybrid track, and I thought I would show you guys how I made it. Welcome to the Track Architects channel, where we teach creatives just like you how to bring your ideas to life. So just like with any other song, I start off with a very generic stock piano. This stock piano is going to be my basis for all of my instruments. After I get the stock piano loaded up, I want to start building a very simple chord progression. This chord progression is going to be the basis of all emotion and all feeling of the track. So I start in the key of A minor. I'm just trying to find any chord progression that'll sound good together. If I overcomplicate it at the very beginning, I'm just setting myself up for failure later down the road. So after I got that very simple chord progression done, I want to start adding like this rhythm to it. Just to give it more movement, I want to add in these bass notes so I know which ones to follow when I start adding my different bass notes into it later. So I wanted to start off with a counter melody just to give me the basis of where I could put my melody at later. Now I want to add in new sounds just to make it more interesting. Now that I've built out that foundation with the counter melody, I can start working on that melody. So with most dance tracks, 4 on the floor is going to be the go-to signature. I'm looking for a very punchy kick that can really build out my 4 on the floor pattern. So I start off with these kicks going 4 on the floors. After I add in the kicks, I want to start adding in claps. Now that I have a very basic 4 on the floor pattern, it's really just adding that icing on top. I'm looking for percussions, hits, any melodic parts that can add more depth to my drum pattern. So I take a few drum loops, I chop them up, and I try to find different interesting sounds within the loops that I could chop out and use for my own pattern. And I took a few melodic percs and tuned them so they could fit within my A minor scale. After I get the drums and the bass of the music done, completed, I want to start moving on to building out an arrangement. This arrangement is going to be pretty simple, nothing really crazy about this. It's really just here to introduce new parts at interesting times. I'm going to use automation, I'm going to trim some of the clips, and I'm going to use a few risers just to add some transitional effects into new parts. So this is really just trying to set up the places where I think the switch up can happen. So after I got the arrangement, now I'm starting to think of places where I can add that switch up. So I'm going to use the same process as I did earlier with the drum loops. I'm going to chop some drum loops up, I'm going to find some independent hits, and I'm just going to try to piece together this glitch hop. So from that point, I'm just trying to sell the switch up. I don't want to make this switch up feel like it's 2 pieces. I wanted to feel like it's one cohesive idea. And then from that point, it's really just about organization, so I can start on my mixing process. That's how I made a hybrid dance track. This is the full track. If you guys like it, please let me know down in the comments. I would really appreciate that.
As always, thanks for watching my videos. If you like videos like that, please consider subscribing because videos like that come out every week.